So today we have an interesting feature that we are looking into, Adobe Photoshop 2021, and this is an amazing tool, and let's get right into it. So in the menu you have a new resident, and there we go, sky replacement. So we're going to open that up, and by default you have all your settings in there. As you can see, it's already processing and picking up a sky from the last active one. So it does the editing, the processing on its own, and as you can see, boom, there you go, and there you have it. So there are multiple skies under this. If you toggle that, you have more options, and I think there are folders as well. Yeah, there should be about 3 default groups which you can pick from. You have sunsets, you have the spectacular folder. I think for today's image, the blue skies are what we would like to be interested in. So I'm just going to toggle through all these and see what we're going to have. I'll start with the top one. And there we have it. I mean, I'm not doing anything apart from clicking. So remember, as you pick your sky, don't forget to check the lighting of your subject and the foreground. But that aside, for now, I just want to see how good this tool is. And I can see this image blends well with the new skies. Let's try that one as well. Okay, I think I liked the other one better. Let's see what this one has for us. Okay, not bad. Okay, we have that as well. So I think it does a very good job, a great job, an amazing one for that matter. So as you can see, this one has more shadows on the bottom underneath the clouds, and there's less highlights, as you can see. So I noticed you have options to edit that, and just the sky adjustments. So you can click on that, and let's try to increase the brightness just to get some more. Yeah, there we go. So that's much better. So you can toggle this depending on the lighting in the foreground, because the skies light the ground, so you need to be attentive to that as well. Otherwise, for me, I think, yeah, right there, this looks better. Now if you go to the bottom here, you can see there are foreground adjustments. So if the image was looking much cooler or much warmer, you can blend that as well. You can change the color, you can adjust the color as well to match the one of the skies. Okay, so this is amazing and very thoughtful by Adobe. And yeah, assuming that's your final composition, that's your final take, you can go now to the OK. And before you click OK, please do note that you have 2 options at the bottom. So you have the new layers, which I would prefer because it creates layers for all the editing it was doing behind, and it still gives me that flexibility to edit further. Okay, so I'm gonna show you that by clicking OK. So as you can see on the layer section here on my right, you still have layers, and this means you can edit and modify your changes. You can make changes to the foreground color as well, and the sky brightness. You can still do that when you output to new layers. This is fantastic, and I don't think I would even use the other option, which is the duplicate option. And for that one, I'll disable this so you can see the effect. I'll click on this, go back to edit, sky replacement, and assuming this is what we want, I'll just let it process for a second. And once that's done, we can adjust the brightness as well. Or actually, I'm gonna make it underexposed and click duplicate layer. So if you click OK, you will notice that it's going to create a copy of this layer, and it's going to finalize all the actions and just merge everything to create one copy of. Now the problem with this is that you are limited when it comes to working with the skies. So as you can see, it would be very difficult or too involving to start lighting up, making sure the sky is well exposed as well. So as you see, it's created a copy of the image and finalized all the settings and everything you are tweaking. Now the problem with this is that, like here, we can see that the skies are more underexposed than the subject. Okay, so now this means you have to start going to camera raw and just trying to play with that as well, and also doing other modifications with your adjustment section. I mean, then what was the point of using that tool if you're gonna come back and start doing it over again? So I feel the new layers option is by far much better and more favorable for me. I don't know about you guys. Okay, so I noticed one thing again which I love very much, so I'm gonna delete this and I'll delete these as well. So let's go back to the sky replacement feature. So I was curious if these are the only skies we have. It's quite limited, the beautiful skies that they have in there, but how about we add our own? So you can do that still, as you can see here at the bottom. So you can create a new group and give it a name depending on what you would like to call it. I'll say user and I'll save. So we're gonna click add new sky and the dialog pops up. So now I downloaded some images from pexels.com, so we're just gonna bring those into Photoshop. I'll click on this one and I'll open it. So you can create your new selection of skies, your preferred ones. So when you select the image that you want to add to your skies, it gives you the option to give it a name. Okay, so for me, I have no problem with it, but for the sake of organization, I'm gonna click that 01 to make it the first. Okay, so I'm gonna add another one, and wow. So the beauty about this is that we won't be having the same skies as everybody else. Okay, so you can add different ones. You can also create your own selection. Okay, so there we go. I can make this 02 and let's see how it's going to select that. That's a night sky, so you know definitely you're gonna have to use a different image for that. So I'll click add again and just bring in some more skies. So I'm basically creating a library within the sky replacement feature. So please do keep in mind that not every sky is workable or suitable for every image. So you pick the right one that has the correct lighting settings or arrangement. Okay, so basically that's how you add new skies to the feature. Otherwise you still have a lot to pick from, and my favorite for me was this because it just sat well. No, not this one. It should be this one. All right, so I'll click OK and I'll work on the brightness just to make sure it's also evenly exposed, looking like the subject. Okay, so if I'm satisfied with that, I'll leave it on duplicate layer and I'll click OK and I'm done. So guys, please don't forget to subscribe, don't forget to click the notification bell and get updates every time we have new content. For now, I'm going to ask you go to the comment section, let me know what you think about this video. Alright, so for now, until next time, see you and thank you.